Hello and welcome back to this month's Q&A with Dr. Megan Rose. That's me. So this month's question is, why would a spirit or a deity or an otherworldly being want to have a relationship with me, with a human? And I think this is a great question because it really kind of begins with the understanding that just because we're working with a discarnate entity doesn't mean that we don't have things that we bring to the table, gifts, talents, abilities that they perhaps, being not in a physical form, generally speaking, don't have access to. And so the idea of spirit marriage or companionship with the other world really is a kind of collaboration. Humans do things that they can't, like have fingers and toes and can create things, and really our ability to be in the material world and make impact and change upon the material world is generally speaking beyond what beings that are in a otherworldly space have the capacity to do. And so we bring things to the table that they can't do, and then they have abilities that we don't have, right? They have a sense of generally not being bound by time or space, and so their insight and their knowledge tends to be greater than what humans can access. They can mediate and affect more esoteric systems like weather or divination. And so the idea that humans and otherworldly beings have a kind of symbiosis or collaboration, I think is really at the heart of why spirits want to work with us and why we might want to work with them, given that we do our due diligence and discernment in who and what we're working with and why. And then the other thing that I would say is that when we're stepping into a bonded or a married type relationship with the spirits, that has to do with often bringing forward streams of knowledge and power and wisdom and ability that perhaps can carry forward in time, or, because it's kind of a non-local thing we're talking about, resonate backwards in time. So this is where we get into sometimes the familiar spirits that follow lineages or families, or particular traditions. And so that can create a platform for teaching and for transmission of wisdom and knowledge throughout the ages. So I hope this was useful. If you have questions about this or anything else, drop them in the comments. Find me on Instagram, Facebook, my website, drmeganrose.com, and check out my group Deepening program, where you can get monthly coaching on topics like this and anything else you want support around. Mwah. Much love.